Hello, fellows. Something I wanted to go over, couple things before the season starts. Some changes that we need to be looking out for going into next season. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the waiver wire. I want to make sure, because I'm not entirely sure how it's actually gonna work out while the season's playing, but so we might have to make an adjustment to fix it. But how it should be working is that every single day, you guys would know by now, every single day at 12 is when they go through. You have your chance to make your bid. And after players play, they should be locked until Tuesday. So you shouldn't be able to get them until after Tuesday. And what I mean by that, because I realized it wasn't very clear, is that after players play, you will not be able to get them until Wednesday at noon. Wednesday at noon is when they will go through and be available. That's how that should play out. Just so you have time to realize what had happened throughout the Sunday and Monday games. So there you go. So that's how that should be working. On to another problem that could be. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see how the season plays out. But the balancing of the positions. You need to make sure that the scoring is a little bit balanced. There's nothing too overpowered. Something that I can tell you I'm looking at right now, early before the season even begins, is I want to make sure that you aren't forced to start two quarterbacks. If you have to have a quarterback in your superflex spot to compete, I think that I've done a poor job balancing. I think that we need to find the right spot so where if you have two good quarterbacks, you should be using that second quarterback in the spot. But if you have, three good running backs and four good receivers, you should be able to use that fourth good receiver or third running back. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to use a crappy 24th quarterback to compete. That's just silly. And then the last thing that actually there's two more things. Kicker, we might be getting rid of him after the season, and that's fine because I do have the best kicker in Harrison Bucker, so it's not like we wasted our draft picks on kickers. I just wanted to see if we could make kickers fun. If we can't, it ain't no skin off my back to just kick them out of the league. Screw kickers, you know what I'm saying? And then the last thing that I want to bring up is the practice squad. I am pretty positive that I'm going to be adding a practice squad after this season's over. So before we have our rookie draft next year, there should be a practice squad in which we can have a little bit of extra space that isn't actually on our active roster. I'm not sure exactly how that works. That's why I want to wait until next season. But I'm pretty sure that you should have people locked onto your practice squad, and then you'll have to bring them up before the season begins. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I just sound stupid. We'll have to look more into that. But yeah, so those are some of the rules in scoring systems and whatnot that I'm looking into as the season progresses. That's something that you guys should be keeping an eye out for too. I want all you guys' opinions on this type of stuff as we go on. And I guess we will see how the season plays out. Good luck to everybody.